what? That was always assigned to me as a bad teacher. Was it somebody that's not really explaining so you understand? It's like they're kind of giving you little, they're showing you and they're giving you little tidbits, but they're withholding information so that you become reliant. That you have to keep going back to that person's video or to their lessons because you don't understand it. And the philosophy might be like, well, if they know what to do and they could kind of figure out a song themselves by just looking at a chord sheet, then they don't need me, and therefore I'm kind of obsolete. Which, yeah, I mean, kind of true. But as a teacher, what you want is success rate. You want people to know. I think for me as a teacher is that I know the situations that I was fearful of. Being in a situation where I don't know what I'm talking about, or I'm lost. I can't keep up. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm lost on the fretboard. I don't understand. I can't do it. I physically can't play it. That's what I try to make sure that they're never in that position. Saying, hey, you should know this and you should do it this way. In other words, too, you'll see this on a lot of these videos where when I was learning a song, even with a lot of my instructors, they would go kind of like, okay, so it's like one, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 2. If I did something wrong, right, when I'm first learning, it's just like, if I'm doing all downstrokes and my teacher might be like, no, it's a little bit like, think of 1, 2, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, and 4, and So then they might say, it's like it's sort of like down, down, up, down, down, up. That was just in passing. That wasn't the only message. It was just like down, down, up, down, down, up. Because that's just kind of like giving you kind of like, yeah, it's telling you physically, but if you were to say that to a keyboard player, if you were in a band and you were working on a song and you were like, well, when I do this, I go to the A minor, I go down, 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 up, down. I've seen this happen too, by the way. The keyboard player would be like, I don't know what that means. Down, down, up. I don't play with a pick. I play with my fingers on a keyboard. And then I remember the bass player going, yeah, I play with my fingers. I'm not really good with that. And this person was really lost, and I was just like, I'm so glad I was taught the right way. Because if that person just would have said, on the second beat, when it transitions to the 3, like 1, 2, do I hit the chord on the 3? Or is it like a little bit after, like 3 and 4? Or I could say, am I missing some notes in that last da 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 4 and a 1, 2? That might be a better way to communicate it, especially with people who aren't playing with a pick. So drives me crazy when I see videos of certain teachers when they're just teaching the song and they're not even guiding you. Like they're not even telling you like, yeah, you go down, 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 up, down. But really you should be thinking of it this way. Or, they're not like teaching you any valuable information. It's just a very almost just showing you, but just showing you. Like their just job is just to show you. It's like there's no care. There's like no, if you look ridiculous by not kind of like, that's the thing, like with music there is somewhat of a language. I hate to say it, but there's nothing wrong with speaking the language of music. It's, to be honest with you, one of my favorite languages. I don't think of music as a hindrance. And I think that's what makes somebody really good at something. Is that they're really interested. They're asking questions. They're trying to find answers, and they will find the answers whether they find it from somebody else or they'll try to, and when they do find out by themselves, they'll at least can take that information to somebody who they could ask, like, hey, uh, is this true? Or is this one way to look at it? Or how do you look at it? And they might say, oh, yeah, now I get it. Or they might have figured it out. But the thing is that it's like, it's just, and I think that's also too, it's just like when you're uh, playing guitar, it's like you're trying to better yourself on the instrument. That's why you play. That's why you practice. It feels good when you could play something good. When you play something good, whether it's just you just playing with a couple of chords or it's you playing a song, I find that playing songs are great for playing to other people. But like people are like, oh, they're that old wives' tale, like, oh, they're just born this talent. Like, no, there was a lot of hard work that went into that. Like, don't think that this person didn't put hard work or didn't put their time in. Like, on depending on how good they are, whatever their specialty is, that's what they worked at. You get what you put in, but don't limit yourself. Don't say you can't.